Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Genius of Sappheiros. I have scrapped a lot of footage. So, one thing I did for my sanity is I did make a group ahead of time and then made a save. That way I didn't have to remake them all the time. I'm just getting some... I'm learning a lot of things about this fight that I didn't know before. There are a number of enemies that do instant death effects, for one thing. So killing the three sisters or the three minions or whatever is a bit of a pain. But if I get like minions that are not a big deal, like gators and snakes, it's probably better off just letting them stay in the field and just ignore them. I think that's probably a better call. That spell that does 666 damage bypasses shields. It also does mystic damage. So this attempt I'm trying to test out now is I do have two items that do 75% mystic resistance, which I put on both Satori and Patchouli, and I'm hoping that'll be enough to get, you know, us through this. Besides that, I did go ahead and tag out the double casting for critical hit instead, because I'm not going to be using the double cast in the final phase anyway, because it only applies to the standard elements, not light and dark. And in general, I just don't get that many opportunities to double cast anyway. So I'm hoping I'll get some crits here and see what happens. With my luck, it'll probably never trigger. If I still have trouble with survivability, the final option to go as far as the solo team is concerned is to tag out Satori for Akyu, and then for our commander have Moko. And then Akyu does have a way of resurrecting, so does Moko. And Akyu does have ways to get rid of status effects, though she doesn't. It's not as good as her commander version. In any case, let's try this again and see if I can get through this. I was doing great. I mean, you saw the first attempt, and then the second attempt I got to the final phase pretty easily. And then I just been getting wrecked by the first phase now because of the minions. Because I'm finding out certain minions have instant death effects that I otherwise can't handle. So it's just been pretty crazy. I definitely feel like I could probably do... if I switch this to easy difficulty, I think I can blitz it fast enough that I don't have to worry about a lot of this. But I want to see if I can beat it on normal with one team. Alright, I believe she... oh, I did get a crit there. Nice. Kagami is just vulnerable to magic in general. She doesn't actually have any... I don't think she has any instant death effects, so... we might be okay with her for now. I'm gonna go ahead and do some energy drains on her. One to heal, but also to get the dark element going. Alright. I mean, to be honest, keeping them like this might be kind of okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and do this. Oh my god, I swear. Focus magic. Whew. Felt that. Go ahead and pop healing now. spawn. I'll go ahead and do area heal now. She's gonna be a problem. We need to kill her now. Alright. In fact, I'm just gonna hit you with everything I have, because I need you dead. Okay, we're fine. Get your bomb back. Okay. Definitely don't want to deal with Matsuba. Just gotta survive long enough. Gators we can ignore. That's not a problem. Kinda wish they would stop targeting Patchouli though. Okay, so this formation here is one we're gonna just keep. We're not going to kill these enemies if we can avoid it. The only thing that's annoying is the snake can do paralysis. Technically, the gator could do topple, but it's a lot better than the alternatives. Okay. Get in there. Okay. That vortex has been more helpful than anything. It's a little tempting. Ooh, that's annoying. That's also annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a heal. Alright. Let me go ahead and do Thunder Call. Cool. Got the kill. Alright, phase 2. Now we get to see if we can survive this. Because if we can't, I'll need to figure out a new strategy. Okay, health-wise we're okay. And again, I need to keep track of rounds. Round 1. So as long as our damage is okay, we might be able to do something. So I'm going to go ahead and start with some Diamond Cutters. I did try doing Active Elemental with a full Lightning Land effect, and it ended up failing on me. So I'm going to just do Diamond Cutter and force it to change. Nice double hit. This feels like it's been forever since I've seen double hits. There we go. Nice crit, by the way. Okay, so with that, we should be out of danger zone, because it has to be, like, completely full for her to actually trigger a thing, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be upset. By the way, this is round 2. Round 2, and my pin's running out of ink. Alright, keep the Dark Element going, because these guys do cast Holy as well. I'm going to go ahead and keep popping a few Diamond Cutters, though, just to get the element down a little bit. Okay, so this is round 3. Right now, I think we're in mostly okay shape. Yeah, it really comes down to how hard do I want to go. So I'm thinking I'm just going to let them pray twice, and then we'll see about stopping them. Okay, let's prayer 1. So we're at round 4. Yeah, our tempo's okay. It's not the best. But I'm also not popping as many abilities. I'm just making an effort to try to max out everything as I can. Okay. So this is round 5. Alright. I'm gonna start doing Dragon Fangs. And we'll do some water attacks just to balance that out. Okay. This is round 6, so they're gonna pray this round. So with that in mind, I can just put a decoy up for now. Start doing Dragon Fang strikes from now on. Okay, second prayer. Okay. Do some full moon revenges. Up the tempo a little. And we'll do one more earth attack. Oh yeah, this is round 7, by the way. Okay, this is round 8. Dark Element is maxed. It shouldn't matter for the boss, or for the final phase, rather. Not bad. Okay. Final phase. Now the ultimate question is, can we survive? Can Alice's shields hold up? Because so far, a lot of physical attack got through, and that kind of concerns me. Alright. By the way, at this phase, you can't actually give up. So if you do have to quit out, you either have to just let yourself die, or you just have to close out the game and restart it. Okay, I do have Decoy active. Or Horai-Doll active, rather. So that's good. I'm going to do regular attacks for now for her, because my attack's going to miss anyway. I'm going to put this on Patchouli. And we're going to hit you with my Artemis necklace now. Alright. Okay, make barrier active. Okay. It's okay. You can do lightning speed, perfect. We're gonna go heal now, just because we can. Also, this boss can manipulate the elements, so let's go ahead and keep that balanced while we're waiting for cooldowns. That's Vortex. Okay. So I lost my decoy. Alright. Oh, I also lost my last word. That sucks. That would have been nice to have. Okay, everything else is kind of okay. We'll do Earth. Got a Vortex, okay. Only hit 4 targets somehow. Learned Holy Zapper finally. Gah. Alright, felt that. Let's play it safe, we'll do a heal. So while that heal's going on, let's get that on Patchouli. Patchouli, you have one job, which is to explode. Oh my god. Okay, that happened. Okay. Okay, good news is it didn't max out anything. We do have a bomb coming our way, though. So it honestly doesn't matter. I'll do Horai-Doll, but I don't think I'll have time to actually do it. So we're gonna do Private Square. Have Sakia go first. And I believe my heal's on cooldown, so it doesn't really matter. So I can't pop that yet. We need to do Lightning. Alright, so now there's no risk of missing, so I'm going to do Full Moon Revenge. There's a crit in there. Alright, got a last word. I'll pop it during another round. Unfortunately, Sakia World does not help my accuracy. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and do healing. Do that. Do that. Keep doing that. Also just going to do area heal while I'm at it. We need to do electricity. I'll probably get vortexed again, but that's what it is. Okay. Bomb charge again. Okay. Okay, I do have Private Square ready again. And I have Sakya World. And I have my initiative card. Cool. I'm doing all this even though it's not going to matter, because Sakya's going to go first. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, now we're doing some respectable damage. No crits though. Okay. We're almost there. There is light at some tunnel. Nice crit. Okay, elements almost maxed out. Gonna have to be careful about that. But I think we win. Yeah, I think we win. Private Square. I'm doing all this even though I don't need to. Alright, Sakya. You still have your buff active. There we go, we did it. One team. On normal difficulty. There we go. God, that was hard. Sakya World was definitely pretty clutch there. It effectively doubled her damage. It would have taken several more rounds if I didn't have that. Phew. Ugh. Humph. It looks like we beat you for real this time. Unbelievable. Even when we put forth our best. We actually lost to the likes of yokai and humans. Well, of course. Just who did you think you were fighting against? There's no way a mere trinity of goddesses could have beaten us. As for why, go on, tell them, everyone. Watchguard Captain of the Bamboo Forest, Fujiwara no Moko. Mistress of the Palace of Earth Spirits, Komieji Satori. Protector and Swordsmanship Instructor of Hago Gyokuro Konpaku Yomu. Invention Queen of Yokai Mountain, Kawashira Nidori. Witch of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, Patchouli Knowledge. Prodigious Reporter of Yokai Mountain, Shimamaru Aya. Chief Mate of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, Izuyoi Sakya. Witch of the Forest of Magic, Alice Margatroyd. Head Priest of the Murian Temple, Hijiri Byakuren. Wind Priestess of Moria, Kochiya Sane. The True Witch of the Forest of Magic, Kirasama Marissa. And lastly, the Hakare Shrine Maiden. Reimu Hakare. Or sorry, Hakare Reimu. Just look who you chose as your opponents. What's so funny? I give. Yeah, you beat us. No, there's no question. I see. With you guys around, we don't have to worry. There was likely no need for us to act in the first place. I don't really get what you're saying. Are you saying you're surrendering? Yes, we surrender. So you'll stop the incident? Yes, we will. You sure are docile all of a sudden. It's kind of creeping me out. Creepy? Well, that's uncalled for. We didn't really intend to bring any serious harm to Kitsuki in the first place. No roughhousing needed as long as we could accomplish our goal. You're saying that after all you've done? What are you trying to say? In other words, for the three of them, this was but something of a game. Huh? That voice. What? Lady Yukari? Who? Huh? What? A second Yukari? How are you? There's no... That's no more than a statue over there. I took advantage of a blind spot in your attack, then swapped places with a statue I'd prepared within my gaps beforehand. I know your tricks, too. Then why didn't you attack me again? You had all the chances you could have ever wanted. I told you, didn't I? That I leave incident resolution to the Hakare Shrine Maiden. Besides, I said I wanted to appraise you. Never had any intention of fighting you seriously. To think there were yokai like you. It looks Gensokyo isn't that straightforward of a place after all. How interesting. Hold on a second, you. Don't go forgetting about us. What did she mean by game? To put it simply, besides the goal I explained to you earlier, we had one more goal in mind. Okay, and what was it? It was... There you go. I've returned, everyone. Hijiri! Miss Byakuren! Welcome back, Hijiri. Look. As you can see, everyone has recovered now. You really did it. Indeed. We managed to bring an end to the incident. Everyone should be able to live in peace now. Alright. Get to go through all this. I don't know how to make this up to you. Phew, don't worry, it was nothing. I was far from the only one to resolve this incident after all. Besides, I only did my duty as the head priest of Morian Temple. Jiri, everyone please go home and visit your families. Show them that you're safe and put their hearts at ease. Yes, ma'am. I think I'll do just that. Thank you, Miss Byakuren. Thank you. Be careful out there, everyone. And that marks the end of another job. I have to say, though, phew. I'm glad the incident's resolved. But I'm absolutely exhausted. Great work, Hijiri. Could I ask you to draw me a bath, Marasa? I already have. I figured you'd be tired. Oh my, thank you. Dinner's ready, too. Which would you prefer first? Or maybe, hehe. Marasa. Still sleeping. Is that? Oh, there it goes. Lady Shiki, you sadist. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. I forgot I was napping here. Phew. That sure was a scary dream, though. She didn't need to scold me that badly for slacking here. And for a dream, I sure felt... What are you doing, Komachi? Kya? Look, Raymond, even if I did just have a dream about Lady Shiki's sadistic scolding, you've got to realize that the same trick won't... Komachi? Just what do you think you're doing here? The Lady Shiki... Oh, right. I was traveling around Gensokyo to check into any casualties, and... That's not part of your job as a Shinigami. Kian! And also, goodness. What was that about me being a sadist? You're getting a really good scolding today, Komachi. Eep. And she was never heard from again. I see. I get it now. That mist, I thought it wasn't quite normal. I didn't realize it was an incident, though. No wonder I haven't had many customers today. No wonder I haven't had many customers today. Master, Princess. Oko's back. What are you guys doing out here? The mist disappeared, so we figured you'd be back soon. So we came out to welcome you. Good job out there. I'm back. So how'd it go with the culprits? They're nothing to worry about. They weren't Lunarians, and they don't have it out for Gensokyo either. It was just some aquatic gods pulling a prank after passing into fantasy. I see. Seems we were worried for nothing, Iren. Yes, it looks that way. This is good, though. The matter of the Lunarians and the incident have both been both resolved after all. Master. Yeah, you're right. Of course, it obviously wasn't Lunarians from the start. Huh? Tiwi? Don't go saying more than you need to. What's this about? I mean, if we're talking about Lunarians not familiar with Gensokyo, there's no way they could get through the barrier protecting it. Inaba? What do you think you're doing? Aw, come on. I mean, it's true. Hey, now. Care to explain this, Kaguya? Here we go again. Don't tell me. Did you send me out as your errand girl knowing that? Well, it's not like it was totally impossible for it to have been Lunarians. You did, didn't you? Hehehe. I'm going to turn you to ash. Ah! Don't you run away from me, Kaguya. I mean, they're both immortal. They always end up like this, those two. What should we do, Master? Leave them be. I thought so. The mist really has gone away, Yuka. I suppose it has. That means Reimu and the others solved the incident. Too bad. This incident was a big deal for me too. Finally got to understand the pain of others. But it's over already. If she really understood, then she'd be happy the incident's over. Goodness, this child. But just what was that incident anyway? I couldn't tell you. Well, the fog wasn't all that strong. So I guess it must have not been a big deal. No, you're mistaken about that, Medi. Yuka? Gensokyo would have been in real trouble had the culprit's been serious. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Yuka, did you know who the culprits were the whole time? Well, I don't know about that. I'm only interested in flowers after all. By the way, Yuka. Yes, what is it? What are these things wrapped around me? Sunflower stems. And why are you tying me up with them? Because it's fun. She's just so adorable and fun to tease. Gonparo. Yomo's here with 3 more orders of the brisket. I return home. Konpako Yomo is once again at your service. Welcome back, Yomo. Hello, Lady Yuko. This might be sudden, Yomu, but I've realized something critical. Something critical? Don't tell me. Was there perhaps another culprit acting behind the scenes? I don't have any food. I'm so hungry. That's the first thing on your mind after I get back. I mean, you left Hago Kyokuro, so I didn't have anyone to cook for me. I see someone sitting across from me who's perfectly capable, but your food is tastier. Good grief, Lady Yuko. By the way, how did things go out there, Yomu? Right. Together with the Hakure Shrine Maiden, I defeated the instance culprits. The Gorgon Sisters of the Lake Bed Temple, I completed my duty, Lady Yuko. I see, it sounds like you worked hard. Good job, Yomu. Yes, Lady Yuko. Anyway, Yomu. Yes? I'm so hungry. I can't wait any longer. Good grief, Lady Yuko. Okay, I'll prepare you something right now. Please. I see. So Yomu completed her duty. Phew, it looks like she got some good experience. I'm glad. Ugh, huh? Where am I? Nope, no clue. Time to go home, I guess. How? Huh? Why am I hurt? Ah, I remember now. That red-white shrine maiden beat me up. That really makes me mad. Why can she beat me like that? I am supposed to be the strongest. Urgh. Fine, if this is how things are going to be, I'm going to let off some steam by freezing some frogs. Ah! Let me out of here! Phew. I'm exhausted. I'm glad that the incident's resolved and all that, but that really wore me out. And on top of that, I still have my work left to do. Master, Lady Satori. Welcome home, welcome home. Hello, you two, I'm back. Good work out there, Lady Satori. How did things go? How were your travels with the Sakura Shrine Maiden? It was an absolutely exhausting day. I was dragged out of the palace, treated like a spoiled child. And to top it all off, I got called flat. Urgh. After the beating she gave us, I understand how you feel. Poor master. But she wasn't wrong about your chest being... But, well, I suppose it was a meaningful day in its own right. What do you mean by that? I got to see various interesting parts of the surface, and got to set foot in the netherworld and even heaven. Wow, even heaven. That's amazing, Lady Satori. Tell us about it, Master. Yes, of course. I'd already planned on it. I can't wait. Now, where should I start? Ugh. I had an awful day. Oh, if it isn't the Dragon Palace Messenger. What happened? You look terrible. Hello, eldest daughter. Forgive my shameless request, but could you consider sparing me a peach? Sure, I don't mind. Here. Phew, now I feel alive again. Thank you, eldest daughter. So, what happened to you? Oh, right. I got given a solid beating by the Hawker Shimate and her group. Ah, so you got involved in the incident too, huh? What do you think? Fun, right? Fun, as if. I got forced into it on a day off of all times. Ugh. Oh, is that so? I think it's fun myself. You're partially to blame for me getting involved, you know. Huh, I am. Thanks to you sticking your nose into the incident. They thought I was working with a culprit. Please reflect on your actions. Sorry. But I wasn't able to get involved that much this time around, so honestly, I'm still yearning for more. Wonder when we'll have another. Eldest daughter. Actually, maybe I'll just cause one myself. She hasn't reflected in the least. Or I could be on the resolving side, like the Hakurai Shine Maiden. What to do? I'm home, everyone. Welcome home, Master. Y'all done investigating the incident? Yes, I'm finished. At first, we thought the culprit might have been someone familiar. But it ended up being some aquatic gods playing around quite rare from around these parts. Aquatic gods, eh? Yeah, we definitely don't got many of those. This incident made for an interesting research subject. It was definitely worth... Yeah. You say all that. But wasn't your real goal just to be with Marissa? What are you talking about? Of course not. It was merely my pure curiosity as a, yep, right, yep. We'll just say that that's all it was. You know, I've been thinking lately. You guys really don't show enough respect toward your master. Nah, that's not true. We definitely respect you. I have a hard time believing that, good grief. Come on, enough banter, let's get inside. I mean, she's effectively talking to herself. Yep. Phew, I'm exhausted. So am I. A trip around Gensokyo would have been enough. But we ended up going to the underground, the netherworld, and even heaven. And to top it all off, we had a Danmaku battle with a trinity of goddesses. Talk about tiring. You said it. Gotta say, though, the moon science really is something. I got something out of it, so I'm glad I went. I can't help but agree. I got good material for my paper, so it was worth accompanying Reimu. By material, you mean those three sisters, huh? Poor things, getting featured in your paper right after passing into fantasy. Oh? Whatever could you mean by that, Nidori? Stop smiling at me like that. Anyway, jokes aside. I think being in my paper will be good for them anyway. It makes sense if you think about their goal. Their goal, huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we had a busy day, but nothing bad came of it. That's good. Wouldn't you... No, it's not good at all. Huh? Excuse me. Inabashiri Miji. I had my Daishogi match interrupted and y'all went and beat me up. There's nothing good about this. Maybe this happened because you're too much of a stickler for the rules. Huff. What, got a problem? Come on, you two, don't get so upset. I'm just joking. Let's do this. I'll play Daishogi with you sometimes, so let us off the hook for this. Well, in that case... Oh, I know. I'll make an article out of your match. How's that sound? Don't. Excuse me, Akio. Miss Kin. How's the village looking? The mist's gone, the collapsed yokai have recovered, and the village seems to be pretty much at peace. As for the weak ones, the ones that are still feeling weak, I hear Aaron is administering them medicine right now. I see. That's wonderful to hear. Looks like there's nothing left to worry about then. Right, that settles things. So, just what was this incident all about, I wonder? Actually, on the way here, I ran into Rainbow. I asked her about it, and she gave me a basic rundown. Oh, so what happened? You were there. Well, basically, these goddesses passed into fantasy and decided they'd play around. They were water goddesses or something, I guess. New gods. I see. How very interesting. I'll have to ask Rainbow about this next time I see her. Anyway. In that case, as Hiide no Akyu, I'll record these water goddesses and their incident to the Gensokyo Chronicle. Sounds like you'll be getting busy, huh, Akyu? Oh, I don't mind it. This is my job as the head of the Hiide family, after all. When are Patchy and Sakya coming home? The mist's already gone, so what's taking so long? Jeez, come on. I see your temper is as bad as always, Remy. Patchy, Sakya. You return, mistress. We're back, Remy. Welcome back, you two. Did you punish the culprit for me? Yes, we did. We beat them black and blue, just as you ordered. Heck yeah. I feel much better now. Goodness, you just had to send me out despite my poor health. I'm sorry, Patchy. Are you satisfied now? I'm not sure. I kind of want to punish them in person, too. On that note, mistress, it appears the culprits weren't imitating your Scarlet Mist. Huh? Really? That's right. They just passed into fantasy so they wouldn't have known about it. I guess I can let this be water under the bridge then. Everything's settled then. In that case, let's have a tea party to celebrate the incident's resolution. I'll have to grab my tea set then. Please do, Sakya. I'll be back. Oh? What's wrong, Patchy? I feel like we're leaving someone out. Sure, you're not just imagining things. You must be right. The front door's locked. How cruel, mistress. Ugh. I'm sorry, Lady Yukari. I wasn't able to be of help. Goodness, you two are hopeless. It is what I would say, but you had quite the opponents. There's no use getting upset that you couldn't defeat such powerful gods. Yeah, she was really strong. My head's still kind of spinning. Anyway, I had no idea they came to Gensokyo the way they did, nor that they had that sort of goal in mind. Well, if this incident had really been a danger to Gensokyo, I would have worked to resolve it, but they don't seem like a bad crowd. Maybe it'll be good for the Force of Magic to have some gods around. Yeah, you're right, Lady Yukari. Anyway, that aside, something's been bothering me for a while now. Yes? Ran? Could you explain the statue you ordered to be made of me? Huh? Oh, I know about that. You know, it's a reproduction of when you were on the moon and... I didn't order it like that. The sculptor just kind of... You're getting punished. Eek. Don't make me remember that horrible affair. Goodness. Phew. Another nice day. Yep. Phew. This is some nice tea, too. Yep. Hey, hold on. We already had this conversation. But whatever, she should be home any time now. Right. I returned, Lady Kaneko, Lady Suwaku. Welcome home, Sune. You sure do look beat up. Yes, the incident was just as rough as I'm making it look. I'm exhausted. But I see. Well, good job out there. Come, join us for some tea, Sune. Okay, I will. Phew. That really hits the spot. Today was really, really difficult. Forget a lap around Gensokya. We even had to go to the Netherworld in heaven. Oh, we can tell. It was constantly one fight after another. Satori revealed the contents of my heart, and I, revealed that you liked that superhero robot series, right? That's right, she revealed that I like... Wait, huh? Well, why do you know that? We were watching from up here, of course. Eep. My precious secret. I mean, we already knew anyway. I didn't even know she was trying to hide it. Huh? Wait a second, if you saw that... Then was Byakuren right? Did you really know who the culprits were? I knew it. Good grief, so you two were just playing around with us. Well, I guess I can't say it's unlike you. Sorry, Sune. Anyway, listen to this. Rainbow did something really funny. Oh, what was it? Okay, so... What is it, Kaneko? It looks like our Shrine Maiden grew during her travels, wouldn't you say? Yep, looks like it looks that way. Really, though. They actually left me to watch the temple while they go get to out and have fun. I can't believe my sisters. Arg. Now, Lady Lidos. It's the job of the family elders to perform greetings, so let's leave it to them. We'll play with you. So cheer up, Lady Lidos. Stop treating me like a child, jeez. Lady Lidos. I brought you some tea. Thank you, Chihiro. This is quite the rare coloration. What leaves did you use? Oh, this is tea from Gensokyo, an oriental blend called green tea. Green tea, I wonder how it'll taste. Phew. Oriental tea has quite the nice taste to it. Ah, good to hear. Anyway, those two certainly are late. Just where did they wander off to? I'm home. Lady Sis and I are back. Welcome back, you two. You sure do look beat up. Did you really go around greeting people? Hahaha. Yeah. The fairies were really cute. I see. By the looks of her clothes, the fairies must have pranked them. Also, that laugh of hers is as creepy as always. Anyway, I was with her, so I made sure we took care of the greetings. Probably. Did you really now? Yeah, I worked hard. Is that so? We're home! Lady Biotopus and I, Genji, have made their return. Welcome back, you two. Hey, Bio, you reek of alcohol. You were meant to go out and greet people, so why are you coming home drunk? Gensokyo is awesome. I love it here. The human village and the people were awesome too, Litos. And Oriental alcohol is really tasty. You're absolutely wasted. Anyway, we completed our greetings without issue. But Lady Biotopus turned out to be particularly fond of a certain place. The bar, huh? Yes, that's correct. Geez, Bio. But you know, Litos, to be serious for a second, this place really is nice. Yeah. Not just the humans, too. There are a lot of nice yokai here. And plus, Gensokyo has people like the Hakari Shrine Maiden. I think we could probably settle down here. I see. That's wonderful news, then. Yeah. So, being former guardian deities of humans and all, why don't we become guardian deities of Gensokyo? I'm on board, let's do it. We'll need to hurry and prepare for the you-know-what, then. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, everyone, go begin the necessary preparations. Yep, understood, gotcha, got it, yes ma'am. And back to start. Phew. I'm exhausted. Me too. This blazing sun doesn't help. After realizing we spent a full day of being forced to take part in their game, the heat's only making it worse. Yeah, you said it. So in the end, they're just like Hanako and Suwaku. They passed into fantasy because they were losing faith and wanted to gather more. Yeah. That would have been fine if that'd been all. But if everyone who passed into fantasy caused an incident to show off and evaluate Gensokyo, I don't think I'd be able to take it. Jeez. I guess. But it cured my boredom, so I'm happy. Well, I'm not. But you know, it kind of makes sense now. What does? That intuition you're so proud of being off. I guess. It's no surprise that it was off, though. Who would have thought those sisters didn't have any ill intents? In the end, well, I can't read all that. More specifically, it's yokai and those who oppose them like us. Not much different than the flower incident for you, huh? Yeah. But anyway, looking back at things. The sisters were one thing, but then there's Yukari. Yeah. She instigated me to go resolve the incident even though she knew. You won't get away with this next time I see you, Yukari. Ugh, I don't have the energy for this in this heat. Yeah. Ugh, the sun is awful. Someone bring me a nice chilly phantom to cool off with. There you go. So that's base game. Human village, a relatively relaxed village where many humans and yokai gather. Not even the scorching midsummer sunlight can steal away the village's liveliness. Hey, it's you guys. Oh, well, hello, Rainbow. It's certainly rare to run into you here. I'm just here to restock the shrine's sacred wine with some sake. Oh my, that's too bad. In here I was hoping we could have a drink together. Too bad. Well, I guess I could join you for just one. Oh? That's the Hakari Shrine Maiden for you. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. You three sure have gotten pretty accustomed to the village over the past 3 days, haven't you? You've been coming to this village non-stop after all. Don't you mean this bar? You got a point there. We used to be guardian deities of humans, so a village of humans suits us well. I see. Thanks to that, we've collected a lot of faith. Faith? I'm having a hard time believing that. You're telling me you've gathered faith just by visiting the village? We built ourselves a branch shrine at the entrance of the Forest of Magic. You built yourself a branch shrine? I barely ever get any visitors at my shrine. There's no way you'd get any there of all places. Oh? Why don't you come and see with your own eyes then? The next day, Reimu visited the Sisters' Branch Shrine. Contrary to her expectations, or rather wishes, there were many visitors gathered there to worship. Thanks to the stir their incident had caused, the Gorgon Sisters became known throughout Tokyo. The three human-loving sisters visit the human village often, leading to them bonding surprisingly well with its humans and yokai, and eventually resulting in them accepting the new gods. Upon seeing how effortlessly the sisters gathered faith, it goes without saying that Reimu was absolutely dejected. Congratulations, all clear, just as we'd expected. Green Sea God Incident Achievement. Alright. Looks like it's saved. Alright. So with that, yeah. So I believe if we load the clear data, it will take us into the was it Lingering Summer Heat or whatever it's called. So, yeah, a lot of fun. There were some parts where I was kind of just going through the motions. I do like the fact that there's more difficulty modes. The easy difficulty is definitely probably preferable because it's just faster. Like a lot of the enemies, they're just difficult because they hit really, really hard and they just have so much HP. Also, I generally don't like being forced to do certain builds. Obviously, there are ways to blitz the third phase very quickly with a combination of like Yomu or Moko, you know, maxing out certain elements and all that good stuff. But I was kind of happy that I was able to kind of just go through with whatever group I wanted to go with. And the fact that I was able to just beat the last boss with just one group, which was still very difficult even on normal difficulty, was pretty good. The addition of the basement and the Hide mansion is pretty helpful. The combats that are actually really easy. It's also really easy to farm certain encounters because you can run away from all the fights very easily. Akyu herself is a very great gain. Even if you don't intend on leveling her up or doing her mechanics, just taking her as a commander just makes the grind a lot easier because you get double the loot drops, which is fantastic. I pretty much used her to get all the fancy gear that I needed, which definitely helped in the end. I do like how I equipped all those mystic items and didn't get hit with that spell at all. Like it didn't cast it a single time, which was kind of ridiculous. That being said, it was still a close call. A lot of physical attacks managed to slip by Alice's shield, more than I really thought would happen. And of course, those hits were always on either Patrolli or Satori, which definitely hurt them quite a bit. But a combination of Satori's heals as well as Akyu's commander stuff was actually kind of made it bearable. And then, you know, once I kind of got saving all the bombs and MP to the end definitely helps with just getting my opportunities to just throw out private squares to stop any of the big nasty effects that the final boss can do. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and when we come back, we'll see about the post-game content. So I am the Depressed Dior, this is Genius of Sappheiros. I'll see you guys later.